yin, yang, healing, pain, love, hate. We're going to get into it today, guys. Hey, who is that? What is up, Chosen Ones? It's your boy, Master Matt, and with Chosen One Chats. And today we're going to be having a conversation, yes, about the yin and the yang. It could possibly be yin and yang. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't know which way it really is. But it is like a concept from Taoism. And I've learned about this all the way back to my kindergarten, grade. That was when I was first introduced to it. And I thought it was a pretty cool concept, even way back then when someone explained it to me. I didn't know too much about it, but yeah. Basically, what I was told was you got one side which has a little bit of the black in it, and then you got the other side that has a little bit of the white in it. So basically, no matter what, you got a little bit of both on both sides, and that's very powerful because that kind of resembles like balance in life. Because being on a spiritual journey, a lot of people just think it's just one way or the highway, and people always want to be so perfect and never the opposite. But truth is, you guys, anybody who says they're perfect or just all one way, never always happy, never sad, they're cap. Go ahead and go get them a baseball cap from your nearest baseball stadium and just give it to them as a gift and have them wear it with pride because they are straight cap. And it's okay. That's part of the yin and yang right there, bro. Like, people aren't always right. Hey, I am starting to really just accept the fact that not everything is one way or the other. I am on forget me, but what I was saying is, whenever I start to feel sad or whatnot, I just embrace it. I allow it to flow through me instead of trying to force it out. Trying to, that's a bad thought, labeling it as a bad thought. But truly what it is it's just balance, man. And I'm embracing the balance of everything, man, because quite frankly, the universe wouldn't be the way it is without both. So you wouldn't be able to experience what good food is if you've never experienced what bad food is. You wouldn't be able to define what happiness is if you never got to experience what sadness is. You wouldn't be able to, you get the point, right? Like, you got to have the other to be able to see things for what they are. Now, I don't necessarily know too much about the yin and the yang, but another good point about it, what I heard is the yin or the yang represents feminine, and then the other masculine energies. And you noticed that there's a little bit of both on each side. So as males, majority masculine energy, we also have a little bit of feminine energy in us. And then as women, you guys are majority feminine energy, and you have a little bit of masculine energy in you as well. Divine feminine, though, majority, and majority us is divine masculine. Women are protectors, nurturers, and they're really, really, really good at making sandwiches. And and guys, we are majority protectors, which, you know, we both got a little bit of that protector. Hey, don't ever mess with mama bear's cubs, bro. Like, she gonna protect those cubs. But same thing with the lions. The female lion be putting in work. But yeah, it's so interesting that the female lion, the king of the jungle, is like the main one putting in work, while the male lion just kind of post up. Well, I don't know how it works, but that's what I heard. But but yeah, we're, as masculine men, we're like kind of providers, protectors is a big one, and we also, yeah, but we got a little bit of both in us too, bro. We got our soft side, man. We for a guy to like neglect that and like not embrace it, he's honestly putting up a facade. Like, I'm not going to, I think it's more of a pride thing. And same thing with females, when they try to act too like girly, and you know, they got a little bit of that tough camper in them as well. But regardless, that's another interesting thing about the yin and the yang. I am gonna cut this chat sort of around here, because I don't really know too much about the subject, to be honest. I just did a little bit of dibbling and dabbling with it. But one thing that I wanted to also bring up, I hope I'm not forgetting. I may have to pause and then come back. But I know that I tried to record this video before, and I feel like I forgot something. But let's see if I could think of it real quick, you guys. You know what? I may be able to figure it out if I just use ChatGPT, because it might be able to bring it to my attention what I was thinking of without me having to use all my brain power. Major points of now, it's going to type up a whole thing, so might as well, like, you know, ChatGPT is really with the shenanigans as far as knowing what it's talking about. So I'm just going to, it typed up a really long thing, so I'm gonna read it all. Anybody who wants to stick around could stick around, because I don't really care what people think. But here we go. The concept of yin and yang is a fundamental aspect of Chinese philosophy and culture, particularly within Taoism. Oh, that's Taoism. It looks like Taoism. Interesting way to spell it. Here are some major points about yin and yang. Duality. Yin and yang represents the idea of duality, where two opposite forces are interconnected and interdependent in the natural world. They are complementary forces rather than opposing ones. Balance. Balance between yin and yang is crucial. Neither force should dominate the other, as imbalance leads to disharmony. Harmony is achieved when both forces are in a state of equilibrium. Interchangeability. My dogs are barking at the fireworks. It's 4th of July. Interchangeability. Yin and yang are not static. They are constantly changing and transforming into each other. This dynamic nature reflects the constant state of flux in the universe. Symbolism. Yin is often associated with darkness, passivity, femininity, feminine, cold, and the moon, while yang is associated with light, activity, masculinity, heat, and the sun. Mutual dependence. Yin and yang cannot exist without each other. One gives meaning and context to the other. For example, there could be no concept of night, yin, without concept of day, yang. Cyclical nature. The cyclical interplay of yin and yang can be observed in natural phenomena such as changing seasons, the life cycle, and the alternation of day and night. Okay, there we go. That was kind of what I was trying to get to, is the fact that, not everything is always going to be, you're not always going to be happy. Just think of the seasons. The springtime, things are springing forth, flowers are blooming, and it seems like there's life. And then all of a sudden, you get into the fall season. I don't know which one comes first. I think, spring comes first and then fall. And then there's a season of death, leaves falling from the tree. But still a beautiful time. Like when you look at it kind of like as like a positive thing, because it did say that, harmony is achieved when both forces are in a state of equilibrium. So it's kind of like harmony regardless. And they are complementary forces rather than opposing ones. But that's kind of what, like when we feel sad. My dog is really tripping, but I'm gonna try to cut this short, you guys. I don't want it to be too long. I think we're at about 14 minutes right now, but just whenever you feeling sad, when you had this long streak of being happy and you don't know what happened, just know that it's okay. Just think of the seasons, man. Even the Mother Nature has their seasons, and that's just example of how it's gonna also be with us, because we are sort of one with Mother Nature, regardless of what you think. The changing seasons, the life cycle, and the alternation of day and night. And then there's 10 points here. We're on point number 7, application in medicine. We're gonna lean this forward. I'm tired of leaning. Okay, application in medicine. The traditional Chinese medicine, health is seen as a balance between yin and yang within the body. Illness is viewed as an imbalance between these forces. Okay, so when you're ill, it's kind of showing that you're a little imbalanced between the forces, versus when you're not, you're seen as imbalanced. Interesting. Number 8. Application in martial arts. Many Chinese martial arts incorporate the principles of yin and yang, emphasizing the balance between soft and hard techniques, attack and defense. All right, number 9. Influence on Feng Shui. The practice of Feng Shui, hopefully I'm saying that. Oh, Feng Shui. I can't believe it. I talked about Feng Shui in one of my videos. Clean space, happy face. Feng Shui, influence on Feng Shui. The practice of Feng Shui uses the concept of yin and yang to create harmonious living environments by balancing energies in a space. All right, number 10, last one. Philosophical foundation. Yin and Yang form the philosophical foundation for understanding the natural world and human existence in many East Asian cultures. They encourage a holistic view of the universe, recognizing interconnectedness and interdependence. And then this is not number 10. This is just an add-on it did. Understanding yin and yang helps in grasping the deeper aspects of Eastern philosophies and their approaches to life, health, and the universe. So that's about it, you guys. I thought that was a great little thing that ChatGPT was able to add on to this video because, like I said, I'm sort of familiar with the concept, but I'm not a professional in the field of the yin and yang, and I'm not like a super diehard believer in it. But I do believe it has some very good points. And honestly, I do believe in balance, so I'm not saying I don't believe it either. I think it's a very beautiful symbol. I'm about to get that tatted on my forehead, guys. Right there, smack dab. Just to let you guys know that whenever you're feeling imbalanced, make sure you get yourself back in balance because yin and yang, man, it's all about balance. But yeah, you guys, if you stayed to this point, I would like to thank you for staying. I'm very grateful for all of you who have been supporting me. If you don't mind smashing that like button, comment, sharing, and subscribing, that would be much appreciated. So much, you guys. Other than that, once again, hit that like button, guys. Comment, share, and subscribe. Like and subscribe are the biggest ones. And comments. Like, comment, subscribe. All of them are big. Even sharing it is a big one, you guys. So that's why I say all 4 of those. But either one, if you could at least do one of those, that would be appreciated, you guys. Anyways, it's your boy Master Matt. Back at you with another banger. Back at you with another banger. Another banger. Baby, come down. Come down. All right, you guys. Bye. Have a wonderful time.